We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. And Jay, these guys are ready to battle.
Ed, when you look down on the court, you see their eyes, that burning passion to play this game. Intensity is going to be off the charts. This is why you play the game. Let's go check it out.
There's nothing like the pressure, the tension, the feeling before the tip. And finishes strong.
No, that's to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Paul George to Beverly. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
It was gorgeous. I love the way he shows you the ball, then cradles it and lays the ball in as smooth as butter.
Durant across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up, and where to live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team in these suburb of the city, and the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Irving knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Nothing going here on that drive. And destroys the rim. That's what DeAndre Jordan does.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Just off the mark.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
The follow won't go either. George buries it.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
And too much contact.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Irving to Durant. And the Clippers with the rebound. To Leonard. 4-3. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Durant knocked loose. George. Pass stolen by the Nets. To Irving. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. And count the basket inside.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Second and 3, no good. Nets have it. To Jordan. DeAndre Jordan, look out. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw is good to cap off the three-point play. And the lead is down to 3. Jordan. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Ah, that's a 24-second violation. Beverly to Leonard. DeAndre Jordan sends it away. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. The first quarter's complete. The Nets have the lead. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Durant, defended by Harkless. Has a chance. Shot by Durant won't go down.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Off the assist.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Paul George. That's 3 now on 4 shots. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Brooklyn's got it. Durant. And the rebound brought down by Harrell. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
Durant with the basketball up top. Down by 1. It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Williams into the front court. Down 2. Nothing going here on that drive. Going to launch beyond the arc. Shot off the mark. Defense.
Shooter shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses.
Gets it to go down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball is it's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with